Hello, this is James Arthur Ray, and welcome to The Leader's Edge, your shot to more powerfully create both your life and business. Here's a shocker. Your like-minded community is most probably holding you back. Now let's blow out a meme, and I'm going to ask you to think. I mean, really think. How many times have you heard that you need, quote, a like-minded group of people around you? Well, the fact is, you most probably already have this community. And as one of my mentors taught me years ago, pay attention or pay with pain. Let's jump over to research from Harvard University, Dr. Nicholas Christakis, that proves if your close friends, for instance, are obese, you have a 171% greater chance of being or becoming obese yourself. Wow. And this is true even if these friends are hundreds of miles away. Now that's where it gets really mind-boggling. If they're hundreds of miles away, there's still a 57% chance of you becoming obese as well. Your community is majorly powerful in your life. They drive not only your influence, but your impact and your income. And this is based in research from Harvard University, Christakis and Fowler. Further studies, let me give you another example, show that if your friends abuse alcohol, you're 2 times more likely to abuse alcohol as well. Again, even if these friends are hundreds of miles away, choose your community wisely. Why? Well, quantum physics and the principle of quantum entanglement now proves that 2 particles, once connected, have an eternal effect upon each other, irrespective of space, distance, or time. While the, quote, like-minded meme sounds cute and attractive, authentic leaders understand that it has to be more than that. In fact, way more. You know, when I was in prison, the gang members were like-minded. Is that what you want? People waiting at a bus stop are like-minded. They're waiting on and they're visualizing the same thing, the bus, and they're going in the same direction. And that like-minded group's not going to get you anywhere except maybe to the mall. So let's wake up and think. You obviously need more than this meme of a like-minded community. No matter how fun or logical that sounds, as you really think now, it's not very logical at all. You need someone who thinks differently than you do. You need someone who challenges you and your beliefs. You need someone who will call you out on your own nonsense. That's a big one. You need a bigger and bolder and more comprehensive-minded person or people in your community. That is, if you want to grow, improve, and reach your potential. If you don't, well, okay. You see, we have a tendency to take the path of least resistance. We have a tendency to gravitate to the comfortable and the familiar. And I promise you, that's a surefire strategy to a life of limited potential and regret. What the authentic leader needs is a growth-minded community of leaders and performers. A growth-minded community, not like-minded, a growth-minded community of leaders and performers. Individuals who are willing to challenge their own limited boundaries. Individuals who are 100% committed to the discomfort of growth. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Individuals who are committed to overcoming their own boundaries in the personally imprisoned box of thinking, feeling, and acting in a similar way. This concept is mission critical for both your life and your business. So here's what I promise you. You either have to step up or you're going to stay stuck. What are you going to do? Hopefully I've given you some things to think about and more importantly act upon here today, because as I want to remind you again and again, because repetition is the second law of learning and transformation, that thinking, thoughts and action and knowledge without action is a total waste of time and space. If I can help you, plug you into my growth-minded leadership community, it'd be an honor and a privilege to do so. Go to jamesray.com. And there you'll find a whole host of resources, tools, downloads, online programs, coaching opportunities where you can work with me in a variety of ways, from online to groups to one-on-one. If you really want to play at the platinum level. You also find our live events calendar. Check that out for sure, because we don't do that many of them, and you're never going to replace face-to-face, heart-to-heart, elbow-to-elbow, working with a coach and a growth-minded community with anything you can get online. It's just not the same, and you know that. You'll find our business consulting opportunities as well, and a whole lot more. So once again, I'm honored that you're here, and I really want to thank you. Go to jamesray.com and you can find more ways that I can serve and support. And until we touch base again, as always, be a leader, live your purpose, and take your power back. Have a masterful day.